Hey, what's up, guys? This is Thompson. This is Lazy Con. We're gonna get started with this run. Gotta take ignore my daughter. Hold on one second. Alright, guys. Sorry about that. Daughter's trying to sleep in the other room. She's a little fussy about it. It's alright. Today we're playing Civ 6. We're gonna give this the first look. I played a few hours of it already, and really loving the new systems. I think it's incredible how complete it is. A lot of people were saying it's the most complete Civ so far at launch, and you gotta agree, it's as good as Civ 5 was at launch for the most part. There's a few things we'll get into that I'm having trouble figuring out why they've changed it, but we'll see it as it comes along, and you guys toss around some things that you're not enjoying about the game as well as we're watching, and things that you enjoy. I mean, it's a wonderful game. I'm loving it so far. So what we're going to do is we're going to start with the DLC, Montezuma. He's pretty early on, very strong. He's not a late game character, but we really just want to get into the game and get started, and we don't want to have any problems starting off. So this is what our setup looks like right now. I always turn off score victory. I think it's a stupid just in-game situation, so we're just gonna leave that off right now. So we're on Emperor Standard, Continent Standard, just your run-of-the-mill game. Now I'm no Quill 18. I'm not in the top 5% of Civ players. I have 1,000 hours in Civ 5 and a few dozen in Beyond Earth, which I did enjoy more than most people. So we'll let that be, though. Now they have Civ 6 out, we don't have to argue about Beyond Earth anymore, thankfully. What we're going to do first is we're going to rush some units and try to move on another civilization early. The computer goes wild spamming cities, so this we're going to try to counter with some early Eagle Warriors, which are pretty OP from what I've heard. I haven't given Montezuma a chance yet. I've been really enjoying China and their early wonders push with some policies and builders. You can really just pump out the early game wonders, which is great. But I just want to show off the DLC content, pre-order content. So we're going to start right away. We got a good spot. We got mountains, 1, 2, 3 tiles. Right here we got campus site right here. It's just going to dominate early on. We're going to check that little area out for now. Now the biggest change that is going to trip everybody up is now they round down your movements. So now, even though it says I still have 1 movement left, I can't go to the marsh or the hill because it's rounded down. I have 1 movement and it takes 2 to go over that. So we're just going to leave him there for now because we're going to want to go up here and see what's going on over there. And we're going to found our first city. Now if you guys don't like the names of the cities, you just let me know if you can come up with a cooler city name and we'll toss it down there. Just throw it in the chat window for me. So again, what we're going to start off with is we want some units. We will be doing a scout first, just to kind of stick with the traditional roles there. I always tend to open up with pottery or mining. This time we've got some stone around us, so we're going to go pottery. Alright, so now we're into the first few exploration steps. We're going to talk about the Scotch I'm drinking today. Today I have the Balvenie 15-year-old Sherry Cask. It's my current favorite. I'm a huge Ely malt fan. So it's just right up there. I mean, normally I like the stronger Lefroigs and Lagavulins. You know, they taste like you're licking a pine tree, something real deep. You know. Oh, now this is looking really nice. 1, 2, 3. I really wish we'd gone over one more spot maybe to here, but being on the river is invaluable, so we're not going to second guess it too much. You really want to get started early in Civ. Desert tiles are nice in case we want to go Petra. Later on, Jade is really nice luxury resource. Luxury resources are huge in the new one because of amenities and housing, which you'll see as we go is the new happiness. That's your new limiter on what we're doing. So the Balvenie is it's sweet for an Ely malt. Now, if you're not used to Ely malts, sweet might be the wrong word for you. But it's got a great finish. Looks like we're near the bottom of the map, so we're not going to go down too far. I doubt we're going to find Russia down here or anything. It might be a city-state. What we're going to do is we're going to curve up around here, and by then our scouts will be ready. We're going to send our scout with our warrior out to conquer some early barbarians who start an emperor with spearmen, which is a little bit heavy-handed and does take some work, but barbarians are a lot stiffer now. Kind of what they've got from the Beyond Earth situation was people enjoyed having a more challenging early game. So you can't make deals with the barbarians, you can't advance the barbarians, but they are still formidable early game. Pretty much right into the medieval era, you'll be dealing with some pretty harsh barbarians if you don't take care of it. Now we've got our scout going. Now this is the new thing. The new barbarians have scout units. Now scout units attack you typically. They will run back and get help, which is their spearmen. So you do not want to let them get away if at all possible. So normally at this point you go monument, maybe builder, but we're going to go and dump out another eagle warrior. We found a tribal village. This is your new ruins. These will give you bonuses, typically gold, sometimes a eureka moment for yourself. Now here's our first inspiration eureka moment. Now this is a new thing in Civ 6 where certain things will trigger events. Certain events will trigger a boost in your trees. Now we have 2 tech trees now, basically. We have the old tech tree, which is like this, is a little less linear. There's a lot more dead ends early on, as you see, that really kind of help you specialize and not feel like you have to get every single technology in the game, which I felt like Civ Beyond Earth was really good about, giving you a different play each time. Now what the boosts are, let's go to the one that we just got. We boosted foreign trade by discovering a second continent. Continents are a little different here. It doesn't necessarily have to be a continent on a different landmass. If we go to the map modes, we can see continents. We've got, appears to be one continent here, and then maybe that's another one over here or there. We'll see more as we get along. These lenses are super helpful. You got your appeal, which is tiles that you want to be settled near. Settler view, which kind of gives you like where you want to settle. You don't want to settle anywhere within this many tiles of this. And then you've got a little border, and then you want to settle over here. Government, political, tourism, all later game stuff. Now what we boosted here was foreign trade. So now we got 50% of foreign trade done. So that means like this is 24 turns, this is 12 turns. So it's incredibly useful to try to go ahead and boost these as much as possible. So this is what we have. We have Caesar from Rome, Caesar Trojan. A lot of people don't like the new style, but I love the new style, guys. I just don't like these screens here. Yes, we'll sample your hospitality. But there's a lot of slow down in the game because of those. Not in stuttering, but from you having to click everything. It's very slow. getting through those screens. You're just constantly clicking escape towards the end of the game. Now, writing is boosted because, again, we got a Eureka moment, met another civilization. So once we get pottery done, we're going to hit that. Oh, I clicked pottery instead of mining. Well, that'll be fine. Pottery is good for growth. We'll get mining next, because we're not going to have a builder anytime soon anyways, so it's not a huge deal. Alright, now we're ahead of Rome. It looks like they came from this way, so we're going in a good direction to scoop any new villages out of his hands. Alright, pottery's. We could rush writing and start a campus soon. That's not a bad play, but we're going to want some production, so we're going to go ahead and go with that. Again, I'm stuck here because of the new movements, so we're just going to move on, kind of follow this scout back to his camp, and we're going to fortify that for one turn, maybe get a little healing out of him, since we're stuck with half a movement anyways. Follow that Roman for a second. Then, alright, rainforest. That's going to slow us down. So maybe we cut across here. Looks like we got somebody. Maybe city-state. That'd be super helpful. Let's keep our guys together. He's a little bit slowed down, but we want to keep them together there. There we go. Right. And then the slow fade out, and then the slow. There we go. Yes, we'll take some of your stuff. Thank you. Now, this is another big change that I really love in this new game. Borders are open in the ancient era. I believe they close once you get to classical era, so we'll be enjoying that as much as possible. Let's go and fortify. Let's see if we can get him healed up a little bit. They're going to come over here and help us out with the scout. And now we'll be able to attack him there. Thank you, trade delegation. We'll take it. You won't take ours when we try to send it to you for whatever reason, but we're going to take yours. You want to be on good terms early on. They do. I have heard that they have a tendency to attack in the first 20 to 30 turns. I've not experienced that in Emperor, but in Mortal and Deity, you're definitely going to get a lot more attacks early, which is another reason why we're building as many units as possible. Now, this is the new change to the civic stream. What we've got is the government forms. My government beginning is just chiefdom. That's what you start out with. It's the default. Eventually you'll unlock through the civics tree, this row and then this row and this one, of the new governments, which allow you more cards. The wild cards are especially great early on. You want to try to get those for sure. We're going to go with fighting barbarians and 1 faith and 1 gold in the capital. I like gold. Production is great. We're going to get that. But 1 faith and 1 gold I feel like is better than 1 production, since we only have 1 city right now. We will be able to change those policies every time we unlock a new one. So although we're locked in now without spending gold, we will be stuck with that. Craftsmanship is good. Melee, we haven't boosted it yet. So it'll take twice as long. Possibly by then we will get more production. But do we really want trade? When it's boosted, we're going to take. You really want to go with your boosted civics and technology as much as you can. Alright, we met our first city-state. Now these guys are the new city-states. They're a little different. You get envoys built by your influence points, which are here. We have 15 influence points plus 1 influence point per turn. So at 100 influence points you get 1 envoy to send to 1 city-state. And you'll see over here what that gives you. And they also have quests which reset at certain eras. So they want a trade route, and then that will give us one extra envoy. Now, when you're their Surazan, which we'll see here, once you get to 3, you become their Surazan, as long as nobody else has 3 or more. And then you get all of these bonuses, which includes levying military, which means you can pay money to take their units and use them as you see fit. And you also get all of their city-states resources and vision within their 3-tile border limit. So, one of the things early on, we get some fufu. We love fufu. Thank you. We'll take it. It costs you 25 gold to send it, so we will take your gold, basically. That's what we're doing. Again, we're stuck with the rainforest and the hills slowing us down in this area. We've got mining, which is great. Now we're going to go for riding, because as soon as we can, we're going to want to burn through some districts. Alright guys, sorry about that. My daughter's just having a tough time sleeping today. Alright, we're going to try to move up here. We really want to find a natural wonder early. Ooh, as you can see, Montezuma, or who is this again? Vemba of Congo. Congo's already got 2 cities at least going on. It's pretty early for that. We don't even have a second warrior built. So you can see their bonuses are still pretty over the top in here. Yeah, we're gonna be okay, Rome. Thanks for your concern, though. It's very nice of you. We have another warrior coming very soon. Alright guys, so we're going to go ahead and get a second city going to try to keep up with production of units early on. It seems like we've missed a few opportunities to grab settlers because the terrain around us is so tough to negotiate. But we found some spearmen up here, which would be nice to, yeah, he's going to denounce me because of my laws. What does he not like? Now this is a new thing, is you can see what they like and don't like. tries to include as much territory as possible in his empire. Does not like civilizations who control little territory. So he wants us to expand, which is what we're going to do. So he'll be fine shortly. We don't want to do that. We're going to move these guys up and just prepare for that. Let's move over here, see what's going on with Rome, and find another good spot for our settler. Then we'll get some slingers going, and campus district right here. We'll have 3 mountains around it. It's going to be sweet. Civ, while we're through this little part here, let's go ahead and take these guys out first. I want to move this major defeat. I mean, we got full health. We're going to moving back, getting a little bit more fortification, just in case they do something stupid. Now, Civ 5 was my first Civ game that I pumped a ton of hours into. When I was younger, me and my friends played Call to Power, and then on the Xbox I played the Revolutions, I believe it was called, which was pretty good for a console version, and it reignited my PC gaming fascination and caused me to build a great rig and move on to Steam. So, hurrah for that. Now, what happened in Civ 5 is I got the Civ 5 on the winter sale for Steam, and I got all the DLC and everything, and then my first daughter was born in April. Now, man, we're killing through this tech. Tech goes fast now with this early game stuff, which is good. It was kind of slow to begin, and are they sending units my way? I think we're okay. Let's explore a little bit more. Oh, found Soul. Nice. So what does Soul want from us? They want barbarian outposts near their place to disappear. So we can do that. Maybe. As long as Rome leaves us alone. We don't have a boost in anything else, so we're just going to go ahead and get some animal husbandry in case we ever find some animals to husband like that. So like I was saying, my daughter was born in April, and so it took off 2 weeks. And what I would do is at night when my wife would be resting, I'd come for my daughter and feed her every 2 hours like you're supposed to, and then I would play Civ, because you could play it with just the mouse. You didn't need keyboard or anything, so I could have her in my lap and I could just play with the mouse. And I pumped in 1,000 hours that first summer, and it was incredible. I loved every minute of it. I got decent at it, and I think foreign trade, nice. We have a trade route now, and now we've got caravassaries, caravannasseries, and production towards naval units, which we will not be using. So I think we're okay now on this, and we'll move on to nothing boosted again, which is rare for me, but we will move to craftsmanship. And normally I rush religion. I love the religion aspect in Civ 5, and I feel like this one does it even better. I've experimented with religious victory, and I've come through some great early game stuff. The advantages the Civs get in Emperor and above is still incredibly difficult to deal with. Even in religion, they do love religion. They will go for it with gusto. So do not expect to be the first one to get a religion no matter what. Valletta. Mysticism Civic, which is, what's the boost there? Typically get it. Found a Pantheon. So we got 11. We'll get a Pantheon eventually. So that's something that will happen no matter what. So let's go ahead and explore a little bit up here. We really need to find a natural wonder to boost some stuff and maybe get us a good starting spot for our other city. Problem is, Congo's not going to be too happy when I settle over here, which is where I like to settle. So maybe we move it up a little bit further. We need to bring somebody down here and start exploring this way towards Rome. But I feel like we're a little hemmed in at the moment. These desert tiles are not going to be helpful to what we're doing. Let's turn on yields. And we've got a couple of production hills, a little bit of food here, food there. I mean, if we go, let's see, 1, 2, 3. There we go. 1, 2, 3, and we put one. Let's see, 1, 2, 3 here. It's a little close. Maybe here. I think we might be all right. This is gonna be a bit tight. 1, 2, 3. And that's gonna be a bit tight. They're not gonna like it, but as long as we don't set another one near them, I think we'll be okay if we put one there, which is where I'm gonna go with this next settler. We need to hurry up and get here. Okay. I don't do a lot of city micromanagement early on, especially because, I mean, it's just basic stuff. There's not a lot to do there. So we're gonna go manage citizens. We got food going on. Probably one culture is not a big hit. Got all our production we can really get. We got citizens growing. We're growing pretty fast. We've got 6 housings for 4 citizens. You always want to have at least 2 more houses than you have citizens. Farms play big in that you get half a house per farm. So that really tripped me up early on. So what we're going to do, what can we buy early on? We can go and buy a builder, which is a good thing, or a trader. Then we'll go and buy a builder. We'll get some food and production going on. Archery is a huge one. Archers are pretty open early on as well. Astrology is great because religion is a big deal. We're not focusing on it this time, but it might be something we look at. Where's our... So we put here, we got a mountain here and a district there, so we can get some good bonuses out of that. We'll put our industrial district here, quarries, which is going to be really good. You really have to plan this out early on now. They really want a complete game from start to finish. So we're going to go ahead and get archery, and then we'll go to astrology. I don't feel like we're going to get a religion, but if we somebody's religion will want a holy site somewhere good. Continue moving this guy up for now since we know where we want our next city, and then maybe we'll put one up here. Well, maybe we just go ahead and put one here. It's a little hemmed in by soul, but lots of rainforest and coast. Now the new thing, which I think is probably the best improvement of the entire game, is now that you don't have to settle your cities on the coast in order to get a harbor. Build a harbor later on. What technology is that? Celestial navigation, which isn't too far into this classical era, so we want to go ahead and jump on that as soon as possible. Now, if you don't do that, if you don't build on the coast, then you don't get your boost to sailing, and obviously you can't improve 2C resources unless you're on the coast. So you do lose a little bit of that. If we settled here, we get this initially, and then eventually this, but we would miss out on any of this and this over here. So it's a little give and take. We put one here, and then eventually one here, and then I think we'd be okay. So maybe we do that just to get the coast. We're going to look a little bit further up, make sure we got some crab or some whale for that. Otherwise, it's not going to be worth it. Moving pretty good up here. Let's go and catch our scouts up. This. Okay, so we got a coast over here as well. So it looks like maybe a little peninsula. Hopefully this isn't hemmed in too much. I'm going to go ahead and move this guy up here. Crab. Got our builder. Let's go ahead and get some production, because it seems to be the thing we're lacking the most at the moment. So we'll do that. Now, one thing I was worried about with this game was building would be something that would reduce how, would speed up the early game too much, and you would end up with too much production, and then you'd be worried about, you wouldn't be worried about your tiles filling up. It's not the case. You only charges per builder. It seems like it takes longer to build up the tiles around your base than it did before, when you had a build turns to build stuff, and then eventually you could just build everything. Now you just have one turn to build stuff, but you can only do it so many times per builder. So that was a pleasant surprise when that worked out as well as it did to Sarge. Let's go back down, send him over here to greet our settler as it moves up. Builder is going to put in a mine. Eureka! So now we can build masonry pretty quick, which is good. Once we get the settler, we can go for a slinger. Well, no, we're just going to wait till archery comes around. It's not much money to upgrade the archer, but we don't have any because we want the builder. Oh, Frederick! It's a red beard. King of Germany, Italy, Burgundy, and many others. I think you just say Holy Roman Empire. We're pretty well, oh, there's a natural wonder. Now that's what we're now. It's a long ways to go, and Frederick is too close. But that's amazing. I wish we could get that. That would be great. But no way we can rush somebody and send it up there in time to not piss him off greatly. Although we can go ahead and take his settler if he leaves him unattended for a second, which they do sometimes. Alright, so we're going to go ahead down here and get this jade going. Now, one of the new things that I don't like about Civ 6 that everybody is upset about is that you don't see which tile is going to be expanded to next. So I don't know if you're spending money on a tile that you might get for free next turn. You see your border growth, but you don't see it anywhere on here. So it's a little different for typical Civ players. And the next thing that really drives me crazy, but I think I have a reason they did it. This is my theory on it. There's no matter where you look, you can't add a queue. So you either have to lose what you're doing to start another one, or you just have to wait till it's done to do it. So no planning things out super in advance. And this is why I think they did that. I'm not too upset at them for it. I think they wanted you, at least at first, I'm sure it's going to come in a patch in a few weeks. Not too long from now. I'll say around mid-November. They want you to really pay attention to what you're building so that you can see what you're doing with the new units and not just ignore the new mechanics. They really want you to see what's going on with the game, and it's totally understandable. I think it's a bit odd of a choice to leave out something that's been in Civ for so long and is so ubiquitous throughout. I will be able to go ahead and turn him into... Oh, this is another great thing. We've got these guys can now get purely recon promotions. You scout so much land, you uncover so much stuff, you get a natural wonder, and then you get experience, which is amazing. And a new thing, I'm not sure this is a new thing. If you do your promotion, you lose your turn, which is fine. We want to go ahead and promote him so he can move faster. Oh no, we've got a barbarian camp right there. We're going to have to take care of that before we move our settler up. Let's see, that was fast. We were just there a few turns ago. We were turn 31. We've already got a barbarian camp spawning right next to us. So we're going to go ahead and kill this guy. We're going to do our builder first. Wheel. So now we've got boost for the wheel, which I never get early on, so that's great. Do we really want to do... Yeah, let's go ahead. Oh, we gotta wait. Yeah, we'll take that. Friendly guy, that Frederick. He likes you as long as you're not friendly with city-states. He's cool. But the moment you start becoming a Caesarone with some city-states, he gets upset. Now we're going to be very cautious with these guys to start. There's another thing a lot of people don't like is you're stuck in settler mode when you're using settler. So we don't want to move them up all the way. We're just going to move them up one and then wait, because we do not want to lose that guy. And then we're going to build a farm. Farms are great early on. Just really want to do that. And there's our builder. There's 200 gold to build 2 mines and a farm. So, it seems like we've reached the end with this guy, so we're gonna just kind of angle him over here. Let's follow this guy. They might run into this spearman over here and get into trouble. So let's hope that happens. Nope, he's gonna turn around. Well, that's helpful. Oh. We're just gonna wait, bring our warrior down, try to take this guy out whenever we get the chance. Now let's go ahead and leave. What's our... He's on the ideal terrain. +1 per luxury attack bonus is great. Advantage per there. We've got a 10-point lead on them, but we're not going to be able to attack this turn. So we're just gonna wait. We're gonna keep our settler there, let him sleep. Let's see what happens here. Kumasi is getting attacked by Congo, which is no good because that means they'll get another city pretty quickly, which we should have done, but we just did not have the production early on. We're gonna wait and change this after we kill these barbarians, because we do want that, just not yet. 30 production towards builders is good, but we really need a pantheon early on, so we're gonna wait again on that as well. Let's get turn, and we'll keep our slinger here. Make civic, nothing's boosted so far, and we don't really need any of this at the moment until we get to here. Can't use these anyways, so no use. What's our population at? 3. It's going to be a while on that as well, so we'll boost this in just a minute. So let's go ahead and get that started. If you want to boost it soon, you just go ahead and take it. We're going to do for now, so that we can, well, let's get one more Eagle Warrior just to make sure.
An arrow into the air. It fell to earth. I knew not.
Alright, so now we've got archery done. We're going to move ahead with astrology since it's boosted, since we found the natural wonder. Irrigation is great. I do love hanging gardens, but we're not focusing on that at the moment. So we do we have a good spot for the hanging gardens down here? I mean, I know we're on a river. Yeah, that looks pretty good right there. And it's early on. Let's go ahead and let's get irrigation. We're going to want to get this started. They cleared out that post, so now we can just move ahead. Close down this scout. Go ahead and attack this guy. Major victory. Love it. Just gotta take him and move our settler up. Take about 3 turns. Rome's got some warriors moving through my territory, which is not super comforting. Take out most of those warriors. Go ahead. Attack that guy, get some more experience while we're at it. Loving the new graphics. It's super easy to see everything, and that looks like we lost Twitch for a second. I think we're back. Oh no, you're gonna take the outpost? Oh, you assholes. Oh, fuck you, Congo, you piece of shit. And you've built it. Oh no. Not looking good, guys. Not looking good. Alright, so new things as well, which we'll see next time, or we can do it now, is that you can, you still can't death stack, which I love, because death stacks were awful. There's not problems with single units. Death stacks were the bane of the Civ world existence, I believe. I get all the arguments for it, you do it in real life, blah blah blah, it's not how it works. But now you can create escort formations, which means now these two are linked, so no matter who you select, you can move, which gets rid of that annoying settler view when you're moving them across the map, so you can see where you're going. So that's a great little fix to that. Now Rome is not too happy with us at the moment. Let's see if we can, oh, Cass's belly. So we get no war score early on, for any wars. Oh my god. Okay, here comes Rome, it seems. Hopefully we can get a second city down, and then he's like, you guys cool, don't worry about it. That's what we're going to try to do. We can get to this coast up here, and try to, try to appease his sensibilities. Can't build that yet. Get another archer. These guys are going to fortify up. Oh, hello. We meet again. Right. Now what we're going to do next is we're going to try to come around here, maybe sneak up past these mountains, keep exploring with these two guys. Exploration is super important early on, so we got to push it as far as we can before Rome destroys us out of nowhere with their legion of clubbies. Right, so we get a Pantheon finally. Apparently we can't move through the Tiger Trap, and we're blocked in by this clubby. So we're just going to fortify, heal that guy up, move this guy here. We're going to pick our Pantheon. Now, a few things, lots of things going on. Two Faith and Quarries. I mean, at the moment we're kind of outnumbered. We might want to move towards Faith to try to help us out. Some religious situations here, because we'll have a lot of quarries. We'll have a quarry there, we'll have two quarries here, which is very nice. I love this new rotation situation. It'd be nice if you could keep it. You can't, apparently. Alright, so we've got stone quarry, so we'll have a quarry there, and it looks like it's a mine there. So is it mine? Yeah, mine. So stones are quarries, mines. We've got lots of Romans that we're going to have to worry about. Soul is marching on somebody. So, not a good start to this one. I will admit, we did not get a good starting spot. And who puts the Aztecs near the tundra? That doesn't make any sense to me. I knew I should have gone with China, but that's okay. Border expansion is 15% higher. Now that's going to be super helpful. I like border expansion. Let's just go ahead and do that. Just to try to get our cities going. Upgrade to Archer for 30 gold, which sounds like a great idea at the moment, surrounded by Romans. Alright, today, along with Balvenie, I'm drinking Einstock. It's an Icelandic toasted porter. Not lager, sorry. Icelandic porter. Frederick interrupted me. Hey! He likes that I don't have any contact with the city-states. That's not really on purpose. I got an envoy for Valletta, which is great. So in Valletta, which helps us with producing units, which is great. And then one in Seoul, and then Nan wants us to get the sailing, which we will soon. So that's great. Next turn. So, oh no, he's blocked us in. Maybe we can squeeze through here. It's gonna be tough sledding for a little while. Let's go and start attacking that guy. Now the other new thing is that cities can't bombard until you build walls, which looks like it might be something we want to invest in very soon. So, Congo has declared war on Nandal, which is not good. They're taking out all of our city-states that we could be friends with. City-states are normally my early army. What I like to do is go ahead and use Sazerons with all of them, and then we can let's go build that here. I know it's not the greatest situation, but that's what we're gonna do. Can we? Are we unable to? It looks like because there's a warrior here, so we'll wait till next turn. Go ahead and get masonry going, and I'd like to start the Hanging Gardens, but I think we're just going to have to go ahead and work on monument. Let's get this borders moving. Move this guy back here. Fortify. Yeah, we want it there, so we're just gonna leave it there. Skip turn, fortify until hill. Alright. Yeah, we don't have a lot of people at the moment. Kind of slow start. To be honest, we might start over. Go ahead and start with a complete better start. Why can we not settle here? It's looking close to some. So that's because they're playing. So maybe if we move it back here, or here, let's move it back there and see what happens. Need a little room to expand, I understand. If we do it here, we can still get a harbor. This is as far away as we can go and still get a harbor, which is what we want. Oh, they trapped us. Alright, let's send this guy back. Oh. If we can. Congo hasn't cut us off. Alright, looks like we're at war. Formal war. So, we get a boost, which is great. If we make it that far. Which I don't think we're going to. Probably it here in a second. Chalk this up to one of those bad starts that you just get sometimes. Yep, can't find a city there. Yeah, we get one here. Let's go ahead and move that guy in there. And build us an archer. Oh no. Yeah, we won't do that again, I promise. The good thing is now you can ignore those requests, so you can break a promise if you had to. Alright, we made a mistake and we should have gone ahead and started tearing through these guys, which we will now. Archers pretty much just destroy these guys. So the first thing we're going to do is protect our quarry. Well, that was a bit of a delay, huh? So we can injure these guys up pretty good. They're not in good terrain. Marsh is not providing any sort of helpful benefits for them. We'll go ahead and do that now. They can two guys, one of their guys is weakened. This guy is weak and having to cross the river. Oh. Shuffle those guys out, shuffle you guys in. Eagle Warriors standing tough. Suck it, Rome. Warriors. What happened? What happened to your boy? That's a stalemate.
Each of us is carving us.
Frankfurt. Like I said, they go wide early. Go ahead and take this guy out. Move this guy back across here to heal a little bit. Heavy chariot's nice. We don't have any horses, so not gonna be helpful. Now since we don't have any, our defense is only 21. It'd be nice to have some walls, but we don't. This little group of warriors is going to hurt us a lot. We just gotta start taking them out. Which isn't gonna happen. So, oof. That was not a good round for us. So we'll go ahead and move this guy down towards our city. Try to come up from behind them. Give these guys a little bit of support. Who can we just take out? Who can we just take this guy out? Here. Is he dead? Yeah, he's dead. Let's heal him up one turn and then get him back in there. Now they are keeping their fresher units in there, so. Whoop. All done. We're just gonna call that game on this first one, which is fair. It was a bad start. Exit the main menu. Alright, so let's get started on game number 2. We'll do the same thing. We're going to start with something I'm a little more familiar with so far instead of that guy. Qin Shi Huang. Let's see. Back to Emperor and Standard. Give it a score victory. And start game. Alright. happens early on, things like that's gonna happen. Try not to
first upright steps, you have come far.
Why does
begins
Twitch
your
keep saying
greatest
that
quest. This
playing Stardew Valley?
civilization on towards the stars. In your people lies your greatest strength, Emperor Kishi Wong. From all over.
Alright, this looks like a pretty good start. We've got salt, which I haven't had yet. I got a little bit after that game. So, but we've got nice expanded borders already. We got one mountain here, 1, 2, 3 tiles, another mountain there. So, we'll go ahead and see what we got up this way. Oh, we got copper. Alright. Doesn't look like we're in the frozen tundra immediately. So, let's go ahead and pop that city down and get started. First thing we're going to do is build a scout again. We're going to research. Then we're going to research. See, it requires mining, right? We're going to research mining, get some salt going, as if Rome didn't give enough last time, and get started. Right. Just handling some Twitch stuff. Right. Oh, found somebody early. Good, we found continent. Alright, so maybe this time we can see. There we go. Green and white. There's the two continents. We're right on the border of it, which could be good, could be bad. We'll find out soon enough. Either way, boosted is always good. A couple of desert tiles. Very interesting. They seem to throw in deserts just randomly throughout. Doesn't seem to be like Civ 5 where you get like a desert area, like just like a half continent of desert. It's more of just a desert, a few smatterings of desert, a little paintbrush here or there. They want a trade route. It's gonna be a while, but we'll hook you up, buddy. Uh-oh. Let's send our guy back here. We'll let our scout do some exploring with the warrior next. Now, the scrolling is one thing that people have really been upset about in the new game. The WASD keys are not the default scroll anymore. You're having to use the arrow keys, which is really annoying for the most part, for most people. Let's go ahead and get a monument going. I used to open with the monument all the time. I've gotten away from that, and we really want some border expansion early. We need some help on that. Now, new map is something that I really love. I don't know if I've talked about it yet. We've got this old-timey, there be dragons kind of map going on, and then when you go somewhere and you come back, you've got this nice hand-drawn, cel-shaded look, which I enjoy for the Fog of War. A lot of people kind of digging on it, a lot of people not really liking it, a lot of people love it. It just depends. I think the graphics here are really amazing. I'm loving the reflections on the water and everything. I've got this cranked all the way up. We are at full settings on this. Hopefully that's coming through for you guys, and it is just beautiful. It's pretty easy to see what everything is from far away. New, some of the things have new icons, like cattle has the milk, which is odd. Salt has the salt shaker, which kind of throws you off a little bit that they've changed it, but in the end it's pretty easy to see what's what, especially if you play once or twice, you start to figure it out. So go ahead and move these guys up and try to follow him home and kill the spearmen that surely is awaiting us. Mining done. We can go ahead and what's the boost for riding is that, so we're going to want to get pottery going just so we can get to riding quickly and maybe throw a campus down somewhere over here or here. Yeah, let's go ahead and see what's going on over here. we want a second city eventually. There's our encampment. That's what we're gonna want to go after. Rivers are huge in this new world. Lots of things depend on rivers, just like mountains. Mountains used to be big, and now they're even bigger. So you're gonna want mountains near you, and luckily they give you plenty of mountains in this game. So as you can see, we just have 3 random peaks here, which is I don't think you could ever really see back in the old Civ. Fortify there. And we're just gonna, I know we probably need to back him up a little bit, but I really want to see what's going on over here for our second city. We might want to go down, probably don't want to go up too high, although it means there's not going to be anybody above us. We just really want to go ahead and start exploring for our new city, as well as looking for natural wonders and barbarians. Now look at this. This barbarian already has a horseman and a spearman, so my warrior's kind of fucked. It's a little bit of an odd choice just to go ahead and give them that stuff this early on. I don't know where they got that horse from. I don't think any other civ on the map probably has that at the moment, so pretty big advantage. They're the Dothraki barbarians in this game. So right now, this is looking like a pretty sweet second city here. We'll get farms. The other new thing is you have to push shift to see the tiles, unless you want to wait an hour for it to pop up. So we got plains, plains, plains. No floodplains, luckily. Just some regular plains. I like to build here where we got some hills. Pretty helpful with mines. We got some wheat and a good place for campus right there. We might want to move over here this way. We've got lots of mountains. Put a campus and a holy site, and you're going to be in business. 2 wines, super helpful. So maybe throw one over here. Get you the defensive bonuses in the hills. Some stone. Not a lot of food to start with, but you can make it without the food. It's not as important these days. Housing is a big deal. This guy want to chase us, and we want to stay on the hills and away from him. We gotta get this guy home. Ooh, rice. 1, 2, 3. That will be ours eventually, which is super helpful. Rice is great to start next to as well, so it's definitely something you want to look into.
That is best.
Alright, what do we got? First round of these again. We want that. And faith. Faith and gold is super helpful. Some people might argue you want the production, but I feel like we're going to have plenty of production once we buy our first builder. Get this salt going, and those horses. We're not really close on craftsmanship, so we'll go ahead and move on with foreign trade, even though we haven't met anybody to trade with yet. Ooh, that's an aggressive horseman. I want to help him out here. Alright, tried to come over the road on us, and he lost one of his guys.
I thought clay must feel happy.
Pottery, it's good stuff. Nothing boosted again. Yeah, this is not my best playthrough so far. Let's go ahead and get some animal husbandry. If we want to get a builder, we'll be able to just go ahead and throw down that horse camp. Now we need a slinger, because we're about to get ripped up by this horseman, and it's not good to lose your capital to horsemen early. Good God! These guys are not playing around early on. You've never seen them this aggressive before. And this is why you typically go with your slinger before your monument.
Aspect of trade, I suppose.
Yeah, I think we're good on all of that. Yeah, let's go ahead and start working on it. Yeah, he's not going to come over the river on me, it doesn't look like. I think that's a smart policy, but we do have our slinger ready next turn. So we're going to go ahead and move our warrior over here. Fortify him up. Go ahead, go try to take out that horseman. It's been a little bit iffy getting these ranged units to work a lot of times. So sometimes you have to click it a few times just to get them to do what you want them to do. So archery, nice. We'll get that next turn. Archers are, like I said, super OP to start with. So we're going to go ahead and we'll do that. We'll go ahead and get settler built just to go ahead and pump out that second city. We're going to earn enough money to buy... Oh, horse archer. These guys are not leaving any room for... Oh, it barely hurt me, so we're just going to not worry about that. They're not too strong, the horse archers. They're just scary looking. I still just want him to fortify. Archery, no question. If you've got archery boosted, you go for it. Again, barely hurt me. Oh, I hurt a little bit more that time, but that's okay. Just gonna want to go ahead and start taking that guy out. Force is a little helpful. Just really want to go ahead and knock this out so we don't have to worry about them anymore. Yeah, I hear you, but there's force there. So probably not going to want to do that. Getting promotions left and right, guys. Pretty helpful. Thank you so much. Alright, everybody's got promotions. And when you get a promotion, you heal 50. So, super helpful with that. Alright. So now we're going to try to find our next city. This is what we want to do. Really digging this area. Only thing is, maybe there's some cool shit down here. So let's go check that out. We'll go ahead and send this warrior with him, just in case. Promote this guy. Nope. 4 pop. We're gonna want to go ahead and buy a builder as soon as possible, and that's gonna be at 200 gold. You really don't want time on a builder if you can help it. Be better off buying one. Hills lately, but it looks like a lot of forest down. Either way, you're gonna run into the other one, so it doesn't matter. So let's go and get this moving.
I shot an arrow into the air. It fell to earth.
There we go. So next we buy the builder, then we upgrade our archer. That's our money. That's our plan with our money at the moment. Oh, now we got some wine down here. Now this one, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. This one will be ours eventually, and that one won't be able to work it, but we'll be able to get to it. So we won't worry about that area as much. So now we're going to boost into riding. We don't have any boosts, so we want to go with the best thing for us. Boost will sometimes screw you, so you want to just go ahead and go with the best thing, but sometimes you just can't help it. You got 10 turns on writing, you got 4 turns on masonry. You take 4 turns on masonry. You know, you can skip ahead pretty far. Bronze working, we just boosted bronze working, going to be super helpful when we get to that. Now look at this. We've got this amazing area down here. We've got wine, we've got mountains and a river. Hopefully we got somebody down here, so it's gonna hurt our situation. We're gonna do that. And keep the faith. Confirm the apologies. Apologies. Oh, it's Frederick again. It's always Frederick. I know there's not a lot of guys in here to choose, but it seems like on Emperor you always get Frederick. No question. I guarantee Victoria's out there somewhere as well. Probably Gandhi. Frederick is all. I haven't played a game without Frederick yet. And he's gonna be pissed because we're gonna settle right over. 1, 2. Let's see. Can we throw? 1, 2, 3. Here. 1, 2, 3. Yeah. I think we'll be safe-ish. Now that he's here. Maybe we want to just as a border between him and us. You know? Just a border. See what we got over here. And again, we're like turns from getting ourselves a builder, which is gonna super propel everything forward for us. Open borders, it's gonna be helpful. We're not gonna be clearing any barbarians anytime soon. I'm sure they have swordsmen by now, and we're not gonna want to deal with that. So nothing too exciting down here. Honestly, I really want to build something here, but I feel like, I mean, this is probably gonna be our area. We're probably gonna build here. 1, 2, 3. It's gonna be interfering a little bit, but it's 1, 2, 3, 3. It's a tough one. Here? Nah. We're just gonna see what we got. We're gonna look around a little bit. Here, just because nobody else is there. I love this area though. This is great. Maybe over there. Let's see what else is over here. There might be some sort of magic holy land over there that we don't even know about. See, this is what I'm talking about. So we've got bronze working at 7 turns. Now, is that better than irrigation or astrology? No, but it's super tempting because then we don't want it because we want to find out where iron is. We're gonna have to move we're gonna have to find a settler soon. Find a place for him to go soon. So move him down here. Bring this guy up as an escort. And get this guy exploring over here. Alright, now we're kind of in no man's land of what to do. Grain eaters are great, archers are really good, and we could always use another scout. Scout's only 2 turns, let's go and get another one of those going. Last game we didn't explore enough early on, I don't think, because we're cornered, pinned in. We want that again. Alright, no barbarians. That's good. This guy attach a scout to this warrior here. Maybe build another settler. So, I feel like things build faster than they say they're going to. Didn't that say 2 turns? Then we just built it in 1. We'll go ahead and do granary, and we're going to go ahead and buy ourselves a builder. Settler's 400 yet. We want to go ahead and get a builder. Unlink that guy up so we don't have to see that stupid view anymore. It's the main reason to do it. I mean, yeah, it's good, secure, whatever. I don't want to see that stupid view anymore. Let's go ahead and unlink these guys for a second. It's pretty clear. Get a little extra look there. Salt. Obviously, first thing we're getting. Ooh, just look. Good thing we didn't go for sailing. Hopefully, we'll find a coast over here that we can settle near. Get us a harbor eventually. Good God, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And we know he's got to build like at least 2 builders. So in this time, 37 turns, he's got at least 5 levies and 2 builders. Now that would take us warriors 3 turns, 15 turns, plus 7 turns for the builders. 1. So that's looking at like 20 something turns and nothing else. So that's the beauty of Civ. We hate and love 6. Hate and love how the AI works. I think we mainly just hate it. It's not a lot of fun. You're looking at pure mathematical bonuses. No boost to the actual intelligence of the AI as much as just pure numbers. You guys get to create things X amount of times faster than us. So again, Emperor is probably my upper limit with the old game, so it's going to be tough. Select silver. Nice. Now look at this. Silvers. Now it's a teapot. What even? Why is that what you're going with? All right. Irrigation is boosted. That's good stuff. Club. I think we're gonna be okay with that. Now this is not looking like a bad spot. We got maybe here. Just 1, 2, 3. We get that wine, and we can grab that wine eventually. Obviously, that's a long ways off. And we got lots of mountains and a river and rice. I think we're gonna pop it here. So let's go ahead and hopefully their scout doesn't get to us. That would be the worst possible thing. There's no way we can defeat their scout with our scout on a purely offensive attack.
Bronze is the mirror.
We got bronze. That's good. More silver, ivory, stone. Now for a little. Let's see. Horses. I think wait on horses. I really just think we need to boost some housing and food. Go ahead and get irrigation. Bananas next time too. There we go. So now 2 cities in 40 turns. It's tough sledding early on in this game. It really is. It's not a lot of to help you out here. Germany is just pumping out units, which is what he's supposed to do. That's his personality. He likes civilizations who do not associate, and he's a big fan of... No, of course not. Of course not. Why would he want us to send him free shit? That's just crazy talk. Yeah, we're gonna want an archer in that city. Faith is getting there. When do we get our Pantheon? 25 faith. So next turn. Probably gonna want something to do with rivers or border expansion. Maybe growth. Growth would be good. As long as we keep up with the housing, growth is good. Oh no. Clubby's attacking our scout. Come on, 38. Ouch. We're leaving our guys kind of undefended back here. So we're hoping that Germany just kind of stays on good terms, doesn't give us any shit. Oh, we've got one more charge for their builder. Well, that's wonderful. We're clearly going to want to go for the wheat. Or bring them down here and get some production. You know what? Let's do that. Let's go ahead and upgrade our archer. And then our builder is going to wait. One come down here. And our Pantheon. Alright. We're China, so builders and ancient classical era wonders is great. We're going to go with that. We really want to go ahead and start getting our orders going. So once this finishes, we're going to go ahead and put out another builder and then start working on probably the hanging gardens, because that's pretty sweet early on. Hey, yeah, good thing we haven't been dealing with any city-states. That's super helpful this early on. What's our scout doing just sitting there? Why did he just sit there? Is that our fault? I think it was our fault.
Organisms
Nope.
don't think of CO2 as
Great Barrier Reef, that's a first.
planets and organisms that make shells, coral. Think of it as a building block.
Alright. That's only one tile of it. I'm imagining there's another tile somewhere. Let's go ahead and kill this guy. At least hurt the shit out of him. Wait one turn. Then what the fuck are you doing just sitting there? You're getting over here. Oh no! Iron. Okay, our next city's gonna be down here. Iron is so hard to find in all of these games. Finding iron and copper. In Civ 5, I don't think I ever had copper. I don't think I ever found it. Now, this is looking... Oh shit. Sling 2 up. Another clubby. That's not what they're called for all of you guys. But come on. They're clubbies.
The man who has grit enough to...
Oh, hello. Japan. You and your Zelda outfit. Don't mess with him, he's got the Triforce. He'll fuck you up. He'll go back in time and use the moon to something. Moon. I didn't really play that one. Come on back. Writing already. We need to start building a campus next. That's super important. Astrology is only 3 turns. Wheel's pretty good. Let's go wheel. 5 turns. We got a Pantheon. We need to go ahead and get started on that shit. Hanging Gardens. bonuses here with the Hanging Gardens. That's the thing you gotta pay attention to in this game. Hanging Gardens gives us that. Anything to do with wonders on the holy sites, districts, rainforests? No, so we don't need to put it next to mountains. So we probably want it right here next to this. This is a good spot for it. It's out in the middle of nowhere. Boom. Give us about 3 turns. Once we get that, we're gonna go ahead and move him back there. That was a little wishy-washy. I said I was going to do a builder first, but come on. We're going to go ahead and knock this shit out. You go down here and help our scout, who is having issues at the moment. Alright, so I feel like that's a really nice spot for a city. Here, silver, 2 quarries, 1, 2, 3, both barrier reefs eventually. Ivory, crab. Yeah, we need to send somebody over there fast. I don't think it's gonna happen. So, we need to protect this house. Block all entry. That was 4. Alright.
A physician without a knowledge of look back over the past.
Oh, new civics. What do we got? What do we got? Nothing boosted mysticism. Not super helpful. Can't use this a while back. And this is going to be the one we like. Let's go ahead and... Man, we need that one. We should have boosted that one already. But we don't have a district. Because we're being a little bit slow in building stuff this time. Where you're going? We got our units going, which is what we wanted. So go ahead and block off this shit. Actually, that's good. And we should just take their settler. That's what we gotta do. Just take that settler. Okay. Oh, yes! Yes, free settler. Thank you. Why can't I take that settler? Yes, yes, yes. You're too far away for me to worry about. I just want your settler. Boom. Look at that. Link those two together. And you just stand tall there while we move this. Man, you just sometimes they just give it to you. You know, they just give you that thing that you need and you're good to go. I mean, that's just one of those rare occasions. Yeah, I get it. Skip turn. Can't attack him, can't run far enough away, not worried about it. And we've got our outpost. Bloop. Yeah, good luck with that. Just gonna move you back here. back to exploring. Man, I mean that's just gorgeous. And no warmonger penalty because of the ancient era. I'm so backwards that it didn't hurt me. Gotta love it. Alright, so now we got that. We can't put down a campus, it's gonna take forever. So what we want next is a builder. It's gonna take a minute, but it's gonna be worth it. That place is gonna pump out production when I'm done with it. You, sir, stay put. If it wasn't for the barrier reef, I'd put it here, and this place would be ballin' day one. But we're gonna have to wait, put it over here. We'll get it on the coast. We'll get the bananas eventually. We'll get the barrier reef eventually. So you gotta look into the future for this kind of stuff. 5 turns towards Hanging Gardens. That's gorgeous. We want that. Get all of our cities just boosted. 2 players have been defeated already. That is that's insane. I'm gonna have to guess that some of that was Frederick. I'm killing it in the science, which is great. Domination. Oh, somebody will have. Ooh, Japan's pretty strong. We're just gonna want to go ahead and settle the city and then give them a bunch of money or something and leave us alone.
Don't reinvent them.
Right, there we go. We've got our 3rd city. And now we can go ahead and make peace with Japan, hopefully, and have no consequences for our actions. So we'll see how that goes. It's early on. I don't know how they're going to react. So let's go ahead and check that out. Where's the negotiate peace option?
Oh no.
Alright, maybe we click here. We can't do anything. So it's not enough turns. Too early. Right. Oh, Cleopatra. We'll hope that she's cool with us being at war with Japan. 2 turns towards host.
Ihr habt der Warnung wohl vernommen, doch suche dir noch immer Street.
It is not that life is... The ascent to the heights.
Alright, we got Haji, so we got the Hanging Gardens. Germany's pissed off at us for some reason. Don't know what that is, but he just decided to go ahead and be mad at us. So hopefully we can hold him off a little bit while we deal with Japan. Right, love the day-night cycle. Super nice. Yeah, we're just going to want to stay fortified there. We want to build some archers. They're only 2 turns each, so it's not too bad. Until we get some walls, that's what we got to do. Warriors are enough to take over a city nowadays, so you really do have to be careful with that. And there's no way to not be at war with Japan at the moment. Oh, he's friends with... Oh, that's what it is. He's friends with Germany. Germany attacks any of their friends. So, that's the way it goes. Ooh, this is a scary pack here. Heavy chariot's definitely gonna be a challenge. So, we got Archer here that we should have already gone ahead and brought up to help. So we're gonna do that now. We'll go ahead and pump out archers like they're going out of style. First things, just go ahead and destroy this chariot, because he will put down some damage. Alright, this one's on every map too. I don't know if they have a lack of wonders or if I just keep running into the same ones just fortuitously, but I've seen this one every playthrough now. It's not super amazing, but it's not bad. What do we got? Show yields. We don't know what that does. What is that called again? Where's the silver piggy? There we go, wonders. Well, they seem to have enough wonders. But those are projects too, so let's see. Where is that? There it is. So one culture and one science, 2 adjacent tiles. So it's not bad. It's not amazing. These guys actually going to? Oh no! It's gonna be tough defense.
You can just feed her a bottle when you're done.
All right, guys. Well, we're just gonna go ahead and call it tonight. Looks like we're gonna have a harsh time with this. We'll probably pick up another game next time, as this one's not going too well again. Aggressive move on Japan kind of sealed our fate on that one. So, thanks for tuning in. We'll check you next time.